Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. In this segment, we'd like to take a look at some of the headlines around our area here on Wednesday, January the 3rd. A Gibson man led Morgan City Police on a police chase, and it started in Morgan City, then ended in Bayou Black. According to Morgan City Police, 24-year-old Brian Lawson was arrested Tuesday night for several charges, including possession of fentanyl. Investigators with the Morgan City Police Department Narcotics Division observed a vehicle acting in a suspicious manner in the area of Louisiana 182. The vehicle was observed riding from business to business, never really exiting the vehicle. The vehicle proceeded to a hotel in the area of MLK Boulevard, where the vehicle was observed to make an improper turn and had improper lighting. The investigators initiated a traffic stop, at which time the vehicle began to flee. The vehicle ended up on LA 182, and it was traveling east at speeds much higher than the posted speed limits. The vehicle continued, and upon reaching the Bayou Ramos Bridge, which is a one-lane due to construction, went onto the shoulder, almost striking the bridge. Then it went around an 18-wheeler that was traveling east. The vehicle continued to flee and entered Assumption and Terrebonne parishes. The vehicle ended up as it continued to Bayou Black Drive, where the driver exited the vehicle and then fled on foot. The unoccupied vehicle continued to travel before entering Bayou Black. A perimeter was then established, and the operator of the vehicle was shortly after apprehended. Brian O'Bryson, O-B-R-Y-S-O-N, Lawson of Gibson, was identified and taken into custody. Lawson was found to be in possession of Schedule II CDS, which is fentanyl, and a search of the vehicle produced suspected marijuana. Lawson was also found to hold several active arrest warrants through the Terrebonne Parish Sheriff's Office. After receiving medical treatment, Lawson was jailed and is currently incarcerated at the Morgan City Jail, where he now awaits court proceedings. In other news from Lafourche Parish, new charges of $16.50 per month will be added to Lafourche Parish residents' water bills starting this month. The new fee is to pay for garbage service after voters last year rededicated sales tax for garbage collection to the Lafourche Parish School Board for teacher pay. Also, this week, several local officials will be sworn into office. Thursday morning, newly elected Terrebonne Parish President Jason Bergeron will be sworn in after a special Mass at St. Francis de Sales Cathedral. The Mass begins at 11 a.m. Then the Terrebonne Parish Council will be sworn in at a special meeting at the Barry Bonvillain Civic Center at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Lafourche Parish officials will be sworn in at a special ceremony on Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Lockport Community Center. A program note, HTV will bring you live coverage of all three events on Facebook Live, YouTube, and our live stream on our webpage and app. The live stream will start about 5 minutes prior to the start of the event. Also this week, Terrebonne General Health System welcomed its first baby of 2024. Baby boy Preston Bowe was born to Jordy Presbury and Carrie Blanchard of Montague, Louisiana on January 1st, 2024 at 2:50 a.m. The baby came in weighing 8 pounds, 6 ounces, and 19.5 inches long. Presbury and Blanchard were overjoyed by the arrival of their sweet baby boy Preston. When asked what they look forward to as first-time parents, they said, watching him grow and be all he can be. When asked how it feels to have a New Year's baby, Blanchard said, I thought he was going to be born on December 30th when I came into labor and delivery, but he wanted to stay in a little longer and surprised us as the first baby born in the new year. To congratulate the new mom and dad on the birth of their baby boy Preston, Terrebonne General presented the new family of 3 with a gift basket for the baby and mom. In this week's Get It Growing segment, camellia shrubs are blooming in abundance now, providing a beautiful color as we move through the winter. LSU Ag Center horticulturalist Heather Kirk-Ballard explains how the white ShiShi camellia is a great selection for winter gardens.
If you have noticed a pink explosion of flowers this time of year, you've probably seen ShiShi Gashira, one of our Louisiana superplant selections. That is a camellia that does well in full sun, a dwarf camellia that blooms in late autumn early winter and can last for weeks at a time. They just make the most gorgeous pink flowers with those yellow centers. Just gorgeous. Now those evergreen glossy foliage will be there year-round, so it makes an excellent foundation plant because it is a dwarf. Now there is a new variety, a newer variety that has been in the trade for a little while. It is the white ShiShi Gashira. And look at those beautiful white petals, just a pure white, again in late autumn, early winter. No yellow centers, just all white petals. And look at this, just gorgeous when these petals fall on the ground. Could be the only so we might see in Louisiana. So again, ShiShi Gashira, a Louisiana super plant. We have the white ShiShi Gashira, the pure white, can tolerate full sun. These prefer a more acidic soil, so pair them with azaleas and other things that like more acidic soils. They are shallow rooted, so make sure that you are mulching, that they're well watered when you're first transplanting, but after that, once they're established, they're pretty drought tolerant. The white ShiShi is an excellent variation to our typical pink ShiShi. It's a wonderful evergreen shrub that can be used as a foundation planting around your home. For Get It Growing, I'm Heather Kirk-Ballard with the LSU Ag Center.
For more information on this and other lawn and garden topics, contact your Parish LSU Ag Center office or visit the LSU Ag Center website at www.lsuagcenter.com and click on the Lawn and Garden button. And that will do it for this particular segment. Don't go anywhere. A lot more Bayou time when we continue right here on HTV.